So ever since I started riding Supermotos, I've had one dream trick, and that's scraping. I'm talking about dropping back and scraping my tail. That has been an all-time grail trick for me. I know for the experienced rider, it might not be that hard or even that cool of a trick, but to me, that is like the all-time trick that I have to learn. Now here's the catch. Last summer, I decided to lock in and actually learn how to scrape. And in fact, I did. It was super exciting that I was finally able to scrape, but there was two problems. One, I did not stay consistent enough with it, and the trick was always scary to me. And two, I just had way too many close encounters, way too many close calls, and I was just starting to feel really uncomfortable with the trick. So sadly, as the summer went on, I totally lost the ability to scrape, and with this summer just starting, I still can't scrape. So you know what? With this being my all-time grail trick, I finally decided this summer, I'm going to lock in and get this trick on lock. I want to be able to throw it up and scrape whenever I can. So in this video, we are going to be staying in this parking lot for as long as it takes, 10 hours, 10 days, 10 weeks. We are going to be scraping my 450 Supermoto. Now, of course, to scrape, we got to get some tunes on, man. So we got to find a good song for this video because I need to be in a good mood. I need to be hyped to be able to send it. And quick context for you guys, let me show you kind of what a scrape is if you don't know. And I'm sure if you're an experienced rider, you probably have learned this trick and you know how scary it is learning. I mean, we're talking about taking the bike way past balance point and dragging the tail back here. If you guys ride at all, I'm sure you can imagine, whether you wheelie or not, how scary that could be to go back this far. And if you don't ride, just imagine taking your bike almost upside down to scrape this fender. Now, the past few days, I have been down in the lot down here, absolutely grinding trying to get this trick. And tonight, I'm feeling pretty good. I came out earlier, the bike was overheating, I needed a little break. So now we're back out here to try it. Now, everybody that's watching this video and YouTube, we're in a closed parking lot here. This is a dead-end parking lot. There's no pedestrians, no traffic. All the businesses are closed, so we're in a safe environment to practice this trick. Now, let me give you guys a little breakdown for those of you that don't know, I guess, the proper technique on how to scrape, just so you kind of get an idea of what I'm going to be doing. So pretty much, you know, you can do this in any gear, but I'm going to be doing it in second gear. We're going to clutch the wheelie up. I'm going to take the bike to balance point, which is about where the forks are level with the ground. We are going to rock, kind of give the bike a blip of throttle to rock the forks back past balance point. So the whole bike's going to be back past balance point. We'll be essentially dropping back. I'm going to pull the clutch in, and what pulling the clutch in does is completely turns your engine brake off. So when you do a standard wheelie and you're up at balance point, say you let off the gas, your engine brake is going to pull the bike back down to the ground. But here's the catch. When you pull the clutch in, you'll be doing a coaster wheelie. So what that essentially means is it shuts off all engine brake and throttle input, and it makes the bike completely weightless to fall either backwards or forward at its own speed. For instance, if I rocked this bike back past balance point and grabbed the clutch and did not hit my brake, this bike would fall back extremely fast. And I've had some really close calls with that when learning these coasters. So when I pull this clutch in, I have to have very good brake control to keep the bike where I want it. It's pretty much all in the brake. So you'll see whenever I throw the bike back to balance point there and I grab the clutch, I'm controlling the distance of the wheelie, or I guess the height of the wheelie, all with the brake. So when I'm struggling with these scrapes, it's all in my brake essentially. And I'm trying to figure out how to turn my mind off to allow the bike to come back past where your body naturally wants the bike to come off. Because when learning a wheelie, you train yourself where balance point is, and you get a reflex for the rear brake on when to hit the rear brake and set it down. So when you're learning to scrape, you're completely going against what you've learned. And if you're somebody like me who's been doing wheelies now for a few years, and I just haven't really been trying scrapes, it's extremely, extremely hard to get out of the habit of just like grabbing the rear brake whenever you feel the bike going deep. There's a lot more that goes into it, but this isn't a wheelie tutorial. This is me trying to get one of my all-time grail tricks, man. And it's a perfect evening, perfect temp, sun's out, man. And I'm ready to nail this. And like I said, if I don't get it today, I'm coming back every day until we get it. So let's get a little warmed up. We'll hit a few little balance point wheelies. Little second gear, just chilling at balance point. So essentially, we're going to be doing that. Whenever I'm ready, I'm going to give it an extra blip of gas to throw the bike up fast and hard, and we're going to be grabbing the clutch to allow the bike to just dip back. And that's the scary part. Not necessarily. That's, to me, isn't scary. The scary part's allowing the bike to come back far enough to scrape. Okay, right there was a clutch coaster. I brought the bike up just a little bit higher to where I didn't need throttle anymore, and then grabbed the clutch, and we coasted it out. Now this lot's not the most even. We have coming up is a little bit uphill and going down is a little downhill, and there's a little bit of a slant and stuff, so that makes the process straight up a little bit harder, I'm not gonna lie. But I got some good music on, I gave you guys explanation what I'm doing, and it's time to lock in, baby, and see what I can do, man. Perfect. That's essentially what I gotta do, but I gotta go back way farther. Woo! That had to be close. I set that one down a little early. Oh, seat sander warm up. That was what you want right there. Oh, come on, baby. That was it. That was it. Come on. Oh my God. Oh, that was a hard dropper. Come on, baby. That's it. Don't know how that wasn't a scrape. I don't know how that wasn't a scrape. Wow! That was a little suspect. I wasn't leaning back, I was pulling the bike towards me.
Approximately 10 hours later.
I did it. That was a good one too. Like oh my God, like I felt deeper than, that was a really deep scrape. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. That sound, that sound, that sound. That's the sound I was hunting. I didn't even think I was gonna scrape on that. Oh my God, I'm so hyped. Oh my God. Oh. Bro, I haven't done that in a year. You don't know how good that felt. You don't know how good that actually felt to do that, dude. And I wanted to see if I could back it up, but I couldn't. So we're gonna try one more, because I want these so bad consistent. I want these so bad, you don't even know. Like, I want to be able to do these every try. Oh! What the? What am I doing, bro? What am I doing? There's no way I have that. There's no way I just did that back to back like that. I could never do that before. I could literally never do that before. No way. Whoa, almost looped out. We're done. We're done. I don't know what happened there, but that was suspect. But we dragged hella tail. Oh my God. Okay, I got two clean ones and a almost looper outer. No way. No way. We're dragging, baby. Look at that. Oh, that is so fire. That is so fire. Let's watch the footy back. Yeah, see, that's why I almost looped out there. I don't know if you can see in this video, but the bike shifted sideways and it kind of... I cannot believe that I did it twice, like clean. Because before, my scraping would take a while. I'd come down here 45 minutes, scrape once, come down the next day. It would take like 45 minutes to scrape again. And now I'm out here, I did it like twice in 4 tries, which it never happened. And that second time that I did it, I wasn't even scared. I like knew how far I had to take the bike, which is, oh my God. And then obviously I almost looped that other one out, which I scraped, but I almost looped it out because of, I don't know what happened, but the road is angled down there, so I have to lean really hard left. And I think my body position was off a little bit, and I kicked the bike to the right kind of hard. And that kind of scared me because, like I said, I don't want a pancake. So I put my leg out, which absolutely never do that. That was my bad. That was kind of my noob mistake. But luckily, I pulled out, saved it. So, all right, guys. Well, if you enjoyed this video, thanks for sticking around, watching my dream trick come true, essentially. I mean, I can't believe I did that. It's so sick. I finally have, like, scrape marks on my tail. Like, that just feels unreal to have that back there. And, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for the next video, baby.